Good morning, everyone. Hopefully it's a good morning for you. We've had some cooler days in the last week or so, and it's been a little more comfortable, and hopefully you're feeling a little more comfortable today. The gospel reading we have today is one that picks up from yesterday's reading. And remember that Jesus was talking to Nicodemus and sort of saying, well, you're never going to accept things of heaven if you don't understand the things of this world. But he continues with something along those sorts of lines, and he says to Nicodemus, whoever refuses to believe is condemned already. And then he goes on to say those who are saved will be saved in eternity. But it's a little bit concerning for many people who in the popular Christian church will say, well, if you love Jesus, you're going to be saved, because Jesus came to save everyone. And that's true. Ultimately, Jesus does say, I came to save, not to condemn. But ultimately, that has got to be our choice. Are we choosing to be saved, or are we just indifferent towards it? Because if we have a look at what Jesus says, whoever refuses to believe is condemned already. Now, belief is not just knowing. Belief is something which has conviction attached to it. And so when we talk about belief, it must be commitment. And saying those people who do not have commitment, unfortunately, they can never be with God. And that's a terrible thing to look forward to, that we're going to not have the love of God in eternity. You see, belief demands action. Belief is something that when we are convinced about it, we are so committed to it that we have no alternative. We've got to be involved. And so if we talk about, all right, I believe in God. Yeah, right, okay. How are you involved in God? Well, I read the Bible. I know about God because the church tells me so. Do you ever go to church? Well, then I have a problem. And so, we look at the wonderful attendances we had over Easter. Those of you who are at the 9 o'clock Mass at Virginia will know it was a very, very full Mass. Where did all those people come from? I'm not saying we don't want them. We want them back next week as well. We want everyone to be part of what it is that God has. And so when we talk about people believing and people attending and people committing, it's all part of a package deal. So let's commit ourselves and let's be part of what God wants us to do. You keep yourself safe today, and we'll see you again. God bless. Bye-bye.